In a lush, green rainforest, there lived a colorful parrot named Pico. Pico was known for his bright feathers and cheerful songs, which brought joy to all the forest animals. He lived with his family in a tall tree, where they made their nest. Pico loved his family dearly, especially his younger sister Lila, who always looked up to him. One sunny morning, as Pico and Lila were playing near the edge of the forest, a group of humans arrived. The humans were bird collectors, and they wanted to capture the most beautiful birds for their collection. They spotted Pico and Lila, and before Pico could react, they threw a net over Lila and took her away. Pico was devastated. He tried to follow the humans, but they moved too quickly. He returned to the nest with a heavy heart, unable to explain to his parents what had happened. The forest felt empty without Lila's cheerful chirps, and Pico blamed himself for not protecting her. Determined to rescue his sister, Pico gathered his courage and set off on a journey to find Lila. He flew over mountains, crossed rivers, and braved storms. Along the way, he met various animals who offered their help. A wise old owl named Oliver provided him with guidance. A flock of geese shared their food, and a kind squirrel gave him directions. Finally, after days of searching, Pico reached a large city. The noise and pollution were overwhelming, and Pico felt small and scared. But he pressed on, asking every bird he met if they had seen his sister. Eventually, a kind pigeon led Pico to a pet store where exotic birds were kept in cages. Pico's heart raced as he scanned the cages, and there in the corner he saw Lila. She looked sad and tired, but her eyes brightened when she saw Pico. Overwhelmed with emotion, Pico vowed to free her. With the help of the pigeon, Pico devised a plan. That night, while the store was closed, Pico and the pigeon pecked at the lock of Lila's cage until it broke. As the door swung open, Lila flew into Pico's wings, and they embraced with joy. They quietly made their way out of the store and flew back to the forest together. When they returned, the forest animals cheered for their bravery and reunion. Pico's parents were overjoyed to see Lila safe and sound. The ordeal had changed Pico. He had grown stronger and more courageous. He realized that true bravery means facing your fears and never giving up, especially for those you love. From that day on, Pico and Lila were inseparable. Pico's songs became even more beautiful, filled with the happiness and relief of having his sister back. The story of their adventure spread through the forest, teaching all the animals the importance of family, courage, and perseverance. The forest thrived with harmony and joy, and Pico and Lila's bond grew even stronger. They lived happily ever after, knowing that love and courage could overcome any obstacle.